Hey everyone, it's has been a while since I have written an age gap story, so I hope you will enjoy this one. The living room of John house was filled with relatives, noise, and forced a smile. 2 years young boys Jungkook 10 and Jaehung 12 stood awkwardly in the center. Mr. John, since our families are closed, it's better to secure their future now. Mrs. Park, Jaehung's mother, yes, they will grow up together and marry when they are adults. Jungkook blinked in confusion. Jungkook marry? I don't understand. Jaehung, just stay quiet, it's already decided. Jungkook nodded his head, uncomfortable in the corner of the room. A quiet 20-year old boy watching the scene with frozen eyes. Kim Tae-hung, he sat in his wheelchair, hands tightly gripping the armrest. His legs had been paralyzed since childhood, but his emotions were playful, alive. Taehyung thinking, Jungkook, you shouldn't be tired like this. You are too young. Little Jungkook looked around confused, and his eyes met Taehyung's. He gave a small, polite smile. Thanks. Thank felt his heart jump. Thank thinking, why does he smile at me like that? I didn't feel anything, but I do. Months passed. Jungkook started visiting the park mansion often. The adults called it bonding with his future fiance, but Jungkook called it wasting time. One evening, Jungkook, now 11, sat in the garden plucking petals of a flower while Jaehung complained next to him. Jaehung, stop doing that. You look stupid, Jungkook. Then don't look at me. Jaehung, you are supposed to listen to me. We are engaged, Jungkook, only because grown-ups forced us. Jaehung scoffed. Taehyung was watching from the quietly drinking tea. Jungkook got up and walked towards Taehyung, smiling brightly. Jungkook, Taehyung, Taehyung, hello, Jungkook. Your visits are getting. Jungkook, I don't want to come, but I like talking to you. Thanks. And tightened around the curve for a moment. Taehyung, you are very honest. Jungkook, is that bad? Taehyung, no, it's refreshing. Jungkook sat on the step next to his wheelchair. Jungkook, do you think the engagement is weird? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, me too. Taehyung hid his smile behind the cup. Across the garden, Jaehung found a night that Jungkook always talked to Taehyung more than him. After months, years slowly went by. Jungkook grew into a bright, kind teenager. He often visited Taehyung, sometimes to talk, sometimes to read together, sometimes just to sit quietly. Taehyung, now in his early 20s, found himself falling deeply, but he kept it. One rainy afternoon, Taehyung was reading when Jungkook, now 16, rushed inside soaking wet. Taehyung, you are drenched. What happened, Jungkook? The bus stopped early, so I didn't want to cancel today. Taehyung felt his heartbeat grow painfully loud. Taehyung, Jungkook, you shouldn't come here in such weather. Jungkook, I promised. Taehyung looked away, hiding his emotion in his eyes. Taehyung, you promise means too much to me, Jungkook. Then I will always keep it. Taehyung's chest tightened. Taehyung thinking, you can't say things like that, not to someone who is falling for you. You are engaged, even if forced. You are not mine. Later that night, after Jungkook left, Taehyung sat alone near the window. Taehyung whispering to himself, if only things were different, I would have confessed. But I have no right. He closed his eyes, letting the wind drown his silent heartbreak. Time escaped 15 years later. Jungkook, now an adult, walked into the park family house. He was stricken, confident, and no longer the shy boy from before. Jaehung also changed, cold, arrogant, irritated by Jungkook's existence. Their engagement still technically exists, but it had turned into a bitter chain. The moment Jungkook stepped inside, Jungkook glad. Jaehung, you're late. Jungkook, I didn't know you cared about my timing. Jaehung, just sit quietly, don't annoy me. Jungkook, then stop calling me here. Mrs. Park frowned. Mrs. Park, you two are engaged. Behave properly. Jungkook, engaged by force. Don't forget that part, Auntie. Jaehung, Jaehung clicked his tongue loudly. Jaehung, whether you like it or not, you are stuck with me, Jungkook, and you are stuck with me. Jaehung hated Jungkook's boldness now. Jungkook hated Jaehung's disrespect. Standing near a corner was Kim Taehyung, now 35, handsome, composed, sitting in a wheelchair with silent strength. When Jungkook saw him, he softened. Instantly, Jungkook, Taehyung, it's been a while. Taehyung, you look tired. Are you okay? Jungkook, I'm fine, just a night. Jaehung rolled his eyes. Jaehung, stop flirting with my uncle. Jungkook, I'm not flattering Taehyung, and he doesn't belong to you, Jaehung. That shut Jaehung up, but inside Taehyung felt something he suppressed for years. Taehyung thinking, I still love him, even now. After everything, later that evening, Jaehung dragged Jungkook into a private room. Jaehung, I told you not to act friendly with him, Jungkook. I can talk to anyone I want. Jaehung, you embarrassed me. Jungkook, you embarrass yourself. Jaehung clenched his jaw. Jaehung, I swear I hate this engagement. Jungkook, good. We finally agree on something. Jaehung slammed his fist on the table. Jaehung, why couldn't you stay quiet and obedient like before? Jungkook, because I grew up. Jaehung, and I don't let people walk over me anymore. Jaehung stared at him with pure dislike. Jaehung, I wish I could get rid of you. Jungkook, then do it. I wouldn't cry. Jaehung pushed past him roughly and left, unseen by both of them. Taehyung stood outside the hallway, hearing everything. His hands trembled slightly on his wheelchair armrest. Taehyung thinking he doesn't deserve you, Jungkook. I never did neither either, but I would never hurt you. 2 days later, Jungkook visited a small orphanage to donate supplies. Says children ran happily around him. One little boy suddenly crashed, chased after a ball that rolled towards the busy road. Child, my ball. Jungkook, wait, don't go there. The boy stepped into the street, speeding truck approached Jungkook's heartbeat jumped. Jungkook, move. He sprinted forward, pushing the child out of the danger zone. The truck screeched to close. A loud crash. Jungkook's body hit the ground harshly. He spread across the pavement. Children he screamed. Hours later, Jungkook lay unconscious in the hospital bed. Jaehung walked in, annoyed rather than worried. Jaehung, why did he have to play hero? Always causing trouble. The doctor approached Dr. Mr. Park. He woke up once but couldn't remember anything. His memory loss due to headache. Jiang froze. Jiang, memory loss? Doctor, he doesn't know who you are. Jiang scooped. Jiang, maybe that's good. At least he wouldn't talk back now. The doctor frowned disapprovingly inside the room. Jungkook slowly opened his eyes. Jungkook, where am I? Jaehung, in the hospital. I'm your fiance. Jungkook, fiance? Jaehung, yes, don't question it. Jungkook, look, Jungkook, I don't remember anything. Who am I supposed to trust? Jaehung, not my problem. I don't want to deal with you right now. The doctor narrowed his eyes. Doctor, he needs comfort, not stress. Jaehung ignored him and pulled out his phone. Minutes later, he made a decision, one that wasn't surprising for anyone, for someone who always wanted Jungkook gone. The next day, Jaehung pushed Jungkook into a car and drove him to Kim Mansion. Jungkook held onto the seat nervously. Jungkook, where are we going? Why aren't you telling me anything? Jaehung, quiet. I'll stay somewhere else, Jungkook, but you said you are my fiance. Shouldn't you help me? Jaehung, I never wanted this engagement anyway. The car stopped. Taehyung rolled out from the entrance, confused. Taehyung, Jaehung, why did you bring him? But Jaehung interrupted Jaehung. He lost his memory. You take care of him. I'm busy. Taehyung, are you sure you are wanting him? Jaehung, he is useless like this. You like taking care of people, right? Jungkook answered. His voice was small. Jungkook, did I do something wrong? Jaehung, you exist. That's enough. Jungkook flinched. Taehyung's expression darkened with anger. Taehyung, leave now. Jaehung, gladly. He drove away without looking back. Silence settled. Jungkook looked helpless, scared like a child. Jungkook, Hyung, do I know you? Then yes, you do. His voice waved for the first time. Jungkook, I don't remember anything. I don't know who hates me. Who cares about me? Then it's okay. I'll help you. You are safe here. A tear ran down Jungkook's cheek. Jungkook, can I trust you? Think more than any. One Jungkook slowly nodded. Taehyung guided him inside the house, his heart breaking yet hopeful. Taehyung thinking you forget everything, but maybe this is my chance to protect you the way I always wanted. And the door closed. The sunlight crept gently into Kim Mansion. Jungkook slowly opened his eyes in the guest room, still confused and still learning how to exist without his memories. He stepped out quietly and wondered until he found him in kitchen struggling to reach a high shelf. Jungkook, Hyung, wait, don't stretch like that. Let me help. Him froze and lowered his arms. Taehyung, good morning. You woke up early. Jungkook quickly reached the jar. Taehyung was trying to get Jungkook here. You should have called me. Taehyung, you were sleeping. Jungkook, still, you don't have to struggle alone. Taehyung looked away, trying not to show how warm those words made him feel. Taehyung, I'm used to it. Jungkook, then I'll help you until I'm used to it too. Taehyung's heart escaped in silence. Jungkook began chopping vegetables. Taehyung rolled it closer, assisting however he could. Taehyung, you cook well. Jungkook, no idea. Taehyung, what do you mean? Jungkook, I don't remember my cooking skills. Taehyung, right. Jungkook, if it tastes bad, pretending it's good. Taehyung, if you burn the kitchen, I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Both laughed softly. For the first time since Jungkook arrived over the next few days, they naturally fell into small domestic habits. Taehyung medication time. Taehyung struggled to bend down to grab his tablet from the bottom drawer. Jungkook immediately knelt. Jungkook, Hyung, don't. I'll get it. He opened the drawer, placed the tablet bottle gentle into Taehyung's hand. Taehyung, thank you. You always notice before I ask. Jungkook, maybe my heart remembers things even when my mind doesn't. Taehyung looked away quickly, hiding the trembling in his breath. Jungkook's nightmare. Some nights Jungkook woke up sweating, confused and scared. One night he knocked on Taehyung's door. Jungkook, Hyung, can I stay here for a minute? I woke up scared. Taehyung scooted back to make space beside his bed. Taehyung, get in. Sit here, Jungkook said, rubbing his eyes. Jungkook, I don't remember anything. It feels like I'm living in someone else's body. Taehyung, listen quietly. Taehyung, you are doing well. Jungkook, I'm proud of you. Jungkook, really? Taehyung, yes, you survived something scary. You are stronger than you think. Jungkook leaned his head on Taehyung's shoulder, not realizing how intimate the action was. Taehyung didn't move. Taehyung, you can stay here until you feel safe. Jungkook, you make me feel safe. Taehyung's breath catch. He didn't answer. He couldn't. One afternoon, Jungkook came back from a short walk and saw Taehyung struggling with his wheelchair on the slope near the garden. interest. Jungkook, Hyung, wait, let me. Taehyung pushed harder, but the wheels didn't move. His hands shook. Jungkook, Hyung, you are hurting yourself. Jungkook ran down and gently held the handles, pushing the wheelchair safely up the thing. I could have done it, Jungkook, I know, but it's okay to let me help. Thing. I don't want to be a burden, Jungkook, you are not. You never were. Thanks, I soft and think, please. People treat me differently because I can't walk. I hate that feeling. Jungkook, then I'll treat you normally. Think, what if normal still hurts? Jungkook, then I'll learn what doesn't hurt. Taehyung stared at him, speechless. One morning, Jungkook found Taehyung rubbing his hands painfully after pushing his wheelchair for long. Jungkook, your hands, they are swollen. Taehyung, it's nothing. Jungkook, Hyung, give them to me. Taehyung hesitated, embarrassed, but Jungkook gently took his hands and placed them on his leg, applying warm ointment. Taehyung, Jungkook, I want to. Taehyung swelled hard. Taehyung, why? Jungkook, because when I look at you, my chest feels warm. I don't know if it's a memory or a feeling. Taehyung, Jungkook, I don't remember my past, but I can choose how I behave in the present. Taehyung froze. This wasn't confession, but it was dangerously close. Days continued peacefully, something both of them secretly wished would never end. Cooking together again, Taehyung read a recipe while Jungkook chopped ingredients. Taehyung 2 spoons of soy sauce, Jungkook spoons, teaspoons. These small ones? Then yes, Jungkook, and if it tasted bad, will you pretend? Then I'll pretend the whole. Jungkook folded shirts while Taehyung organized them from his wheelchair. Then you fold so neatly, Jungkook, do I? Then you always did, Jungkook. Then am I doing something from my past? Then yes, and you are still good at it, Jungkook smiling proudly. Taehyung Jungkook held the watering can and pointed at the plants he couldn't reach. Jungkook, this one? Then yes, that flower was your favorite. You used to talk to it. Jungkook talked to it. Why? Then you said plants listen when people don't. Jungkook nodded softly. Jungkook, maybe I was lonely. Then you weren't lonely with me. Jungkook gazed softened. One evening, Jungkook's name saved in Taehyung's phone. That might that sight made his heart squeeze painfully. Jungkook, Hyung, why do you still talk to him? Taehyung, his family. Jungkook, he hates me. Taehyung, I know. Jungkook, he abandoned me. Hyung, Taehyung, and I'm the one who picked you up. Jungkook looked hurt. Jungkook, I don't want him involved in Taehyung. I wouldn't let him hurt you. Jungkook, then don't talk to him behind my back. Taehyung, Jungkook, I don't remember anything, Hyung. I only know you, so please don't let him come between us. Taehyung was stunned into silence. Jungkook's voice cracked. Jungkook, I feel like I'm building a new life with you, and you are the only person I can trust. Taehyung's eyes softened and he slowly reached out, touching Jungkook's hand. Taehyung, okay, I wouldn't contact him anymore. Jungkook relaxed, almost like a worried husband calming down. That night, Taehyung read a book while Jungkook lay on the couch, resting his head near Taehyung's armrest. Jungkook, Hyung, if I ever recover my memory, will this change? Then what do you mean by this? Jungkook, us living together, eating together, talking every night, feeling close. Thanks was soft and thank Jungkook. Even if you remember everything, I hope nothing changes. Jungkook looked up. Jungkook, I think because these days with you are the happiest I have been in years. Jungkook's heart thumped loudly. Jungkook, Hyung, am I important to you? Thank more than you know. Jungkook didn't answer, but he scooted closer, resting his head against Taehyung's knee. Taehyung froze, breath, catch, face red, but he didn't move away. Another nightmare woke Jungkook. He rushed into Taehyung's room again, voice shaky. Jungkook, Hyung, please hold my hand. Taehyung gently took his hand. Taehyung, calm down. You are safe here. Jungkook, when you say that, I believe you. Taehyung dropped Jungkook clenches slowly. Taehyung, that's enough for me. Jungkook looked at their joined hands for a long time. Jungkook, Hyung. Taehyung, Jungkook, why does my heart beat fast when I'm with you? Taehyung froze completely. Taehyung, Jungkook, is it because I'm confused or because I feel something for you? Taehyung gently let go of Jungkook's hand. Taehyung, don't force yourself to feel anything. You are recovering. Jungkook, but I'm not forcing anything. Taehyung, still take your time. I don't want to influence you. Jungkook lowered his head, disappointed. Jungkook, so you don't feel anything. Taehyung, I feel too much. Jungkook's eyes widened, but before he could speak, Taehyung whispered, Taehyung, we are not ready to talk about that yet. Jungkook nodded quickly. He stayed in Taehyung's room the rest of the night, both awake, both aware, both pretending their hearts weren't racing. The next day, they went to the garden. Taehyung watched Jungkook trying his shoelace. Taehyung, you are getting better at everything, Jungkook. Maybe because someone takes care of me every day. Taehyung, or maybe you take care of someone every day. Jungkook smiled brightly. Suddenly, a breeze blew, and Taehyung's blanket slipped off his legs. Without hesitation, Jungkook went down and fixed it gently. Taehyung, Jungkook, you don't need to do that, Jungkook. You take care of me in every way. Let me take care of you too. Taehyung swelled hard. Taehyung, you already do. Jungkook froze. Jungkook, Hyung. Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, nothing. Just stay with me like this. Taehyung smiled softly. Later that evening, while closing the curtains together, their hands brushed. Accidentally, both frozen. Taehyung looked down. Jungkook looked up. No one said anything, but both felt everything. They lived under one roof like a married couple, sharing meals, sharing nights, sharing fears, sharing warmth, but never confessing not yet, and without knowing it, they had already fallen deeply in love. Jungkook woke up early. The soft morning sun slipped through Taehyung's curtain. He stretched his arm, yawning, then turned to look at Taehyung. As always, Taehyung was in his wheelchair near the balcony, quietly reading some files. Jungkook smiled. Jungkook, good morning, Hyung. You are up early. Taehyung looked up with a soft smile. Couldn't sleep much. Your alarm humming in your sleep kept me awake. Jungkook laughs. It was not me, Hyung. It must be your documents snoring. Taehyung clenched, shaking his head. Every morning was like this, now gentle, quiet, and warm. Jungkook walked in behind Taehyung and placed his hand on wheelchair handle. Jungkook, let's go eat breakfast, Taehyung. You don't need to push me every day, Jungkook. I like doing it. Taehyung's ears turned red. For months they had lived like this, looking after each other, teasing, laughing, worrying. But neither had confessed, and Jungkook's lost memory still stood between them. Taehyung feared the day Jungkook remembered everything. Would he go back to Jaehung? Would these moments disappear? He didn't dare ask. That afternoon, a doctor arrived for Jungkook's routine checkup. The doctor examined him thoroughly, asking questions, doing reflex tests. Taehyung watched it with tight hands. Nervous, doctor. Jungkook, do you have? Have you noticed any memory flashes? Recently, Jungkook poses sometimes. I see shadows, a wedding hall, a ring, someone yelling at me. Taehyung stiffened immediately. Doctor, that's good. Your memories may return soon, Taehyung. Why slow soon? How soon? Doctor could be weeks, days, or even hours. It's unpredictable. Jungkook looked at Taehyung's face and felt a strange edge. He didn't know why Taehyung looked so afraid. After the doctor left, Jungkook approached him. Jungkook Hyung, are you scared? Taehyung forces a smile. No, if your memory is returned, it's a good thing, Jungkook. But your face says you are hurting, Taehyung. I just don't want you to be bored again. Jungkook crouched in front of Taehyung's wheelchair, touching his armrest gently. Jungkook, Taehyung, even if I remember my past, I wouldn't leave you. Taehyung shook his head. Taehyung, you don't know what you promised before. You had a life before me. Jungkook, then let me decide after knowing everything. Taehyung, you might hate me for keeping you here. Jungkook's soft voice. Young, I don't know. I can hate you ever. Taehyung's breathing. He said he didn't dare hope. That night, Jungkook woke up shaking. He saw flashes, bright, sharp, painful. Jaehung yelling, Jungkook, do what I tell you. You are my fiance. You own me. Jungkook crying, I don't want this marriage. Jaehung, I'm not yours. Jaehung pushing him, you will away. Jungkook running outside to save a child. A truck is screeching tires, building pain. Then darkness. Jungkook gasps loudly, sitting up. Taehyung rushed in instantly. Taehyung, Jungkook, are you okay? What happened? Jungkook was trembling. Hyung, I remember. Taehyung froze. His worst fear had arrived. Taehyung, you remember everything? Jungkook nods slowly, tears forming. The engagement, Jaehung forcing me, the accident. Taehyung's eyes dimmed, but he stayed calm. Taehyung, I understand if you want to go back, if you want your old life. Jungkook cut him off, grabbing his hand. Hyung, I don't want that life, Taehyung, but you were engaged. Jungkook engaged because of our parents. I hated it. I never loved him. Taehyung swelled hard. His lips trembled. Taehyung, then who do you love? Jungkook took a shaky breath, leaning his forehead against Taehyung's. Jungkook, I love you, Taehyung. I have loved you for months, maybe even before my memories returned, maybe even before the accident. Taehyung's entire world stopped. Taehyung was cracking. Jungkook, I have loved you for years, longer than you can imagine, but I never had the right to say it. Jungkook, now I'm giving you that right. Tears slipped from Taehyung's eyes. Jungkook wiped them softly. Jungkook, I, Hyung, you believe? Will you be mine, Taehyung? I already am. Jungkook hugged him tightly. Taehyung held him just as tightly, shaking with relief. The storm had finally passed. A month later, a small, beautiful hall was decorated with white lilies. Taehyung's favorite. Jungkook wore a soft cream suit, looking breathtaking. Taehyung looked en- elegant into a tailored black suit, sitting in the wheelchair but radiating confidence. As Jungkook walked down the aisle, Taehyung's eyes filled with tears. Taehyung whispers, you look like a dream. Jungkook is smiling brightly. Then dream of me forever. They held hands. The priest spoke gently. What? When the words come, Taehyung went first. Taehyung, Jungkook, I loved you. Silent for years, thinking I had no right to your heart. Today you proved I was wrong. I promise to love you loudly, proudly, for the rest of our lives. Jungkook's eyes shone. Then Jungkook spoke. Jungkook came saying, you saved my life after the accident, but more than that, you saved my heart. I choose you not because I forget my past, but because I remember everything, and I still choose you. Taehyung's lips trembled. They exchanged rings. The hall filled with warm applause. The priest smiled. Priest, you may hold hands as a married couple. Jungkook excused things, and tightly Taehyung smiled. Could light the world. They were finally married.